Hi, long time no see. My name is Amalia, if you're new to this channel or for some reason forgot. I've been away for maybe 3 or 4 weeks now. It's been extremely hectic with all the university stuff and I haven't had the time to do anything that I wanted to do or like to do. So this is the first time in a few weeks that I have the time to actually sit down with some planners and film for you guys. So we will start with this video, which will be about the Wonderland 222. And I have it here in this Gillio undyed cover that actually comes out very, I don't know, like yellowish on camera. This is actually really brown, but yeah, it comes out yellow. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so I will show you how I set this up, how it worked for me and why I'm not in this anymore. So there's a lot to cover here. I used the Wonderland for 4 weeks and tried to make it my own and tried to stick with it and had some existential crisis with it. So I will introduce this cover a bit because I know that some people are interested. So this is the Gillio undyed B6 cover and this is a beautiful specimen. It has some marks here, some stretch marks there, and it's extremely smooth. So there's no pebbles. Yeah, it's gorgeous. The color is a bit darker than what they usually are, which is also something I appreciated. I'm getting the Gillio button here. Clearly, it will have its little beauty mark there. And then inside we have some beautiful variation here, some lighter and darker pieces of leather, and yeah, that's pretty much the whole cover. I really adore this one, so that's why I kept it. I did sell my A6 one. So yeah, the Wonderland, I will take it out and we will look at it together a little bit. There's not a huge amount of videos on the Wonderland. There's a lot of here's what's inside videos, but there's not a lot of actual videos of people using it. So this is the B6 size, like I said. It is smaller than a B6 strategy. Let me show you. I have my old, actually I have a new B6 strategy here. So if you compare to the strategy, it's about maybe a centimeter smaller all around. I'd say the thickness is pretty much the same. The Wonderland may be a little bit like narrower. But yeah, so I got this beautiful teal color. It's kind of hard to get on camera, I think. It's a bit more green than what it appears to be. It's a very beautiful color and I do like how it feels in my hands. So yeah. When we open it up, there's these bookmarks, sorry. There's these bookmarks that I debated on cutting off. And I did decorate it a bit. So this is just a collage that I made on Canva with some clip art that I bought. And then this is from Virgo and Paper. There's some reddish color here because I was using a Bujo planner cover that actually stains a little bit. And then I did do all of this. So I have my word of the year, my goals by category. So I have health, family, motherhood, studying and faith. This is pretty much the same thing I had in my Hobonichi cousin. I did change a few things, but it's pretty much the same. And then I was using the freebies from Sterling Ink. So I have this printed on vellum and stuck there. my key on the left side, and my index here. There is 3 whole pages for the index with 2 different columns, so you have lots of space for that. And there's also this much space for the key, which I don't really get, but it's there. You could customize this to be whatever you want it to be. Then you have like a Calendex here overview that I was using for my workouts. So I have all my workouts until beginning of November. This is a freebie from Caffeine and Paper Co. You can find this on her website. So yeah, I have it all color coded and stuff. I was sick a lot in October. And then you have 4 spreads per quarter, and I did use this to track my calories and my weight and my protein. So that's what I was doing, and it works really well. And this is actually something that the Wonderland taught me. I like this layout, and I will continue to use it for this specific purpose. So yeah. Then you get note pages. I was supposed to do a like mood board of sorts, and I actually printed it, but then I moved elsewhere, so I didn't do it. And then you have trackers, and there's, I think, like, there's more than 12. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. One of these 12. 12 trackers, so 1 per month, pretty much. And I did like the trackers. And another thing this planner taught me is that I really love when the trackers are right, you know, next to each other, all in the same place, so that I can easily flip through them and see how a certain habit has changed over the time. So this is something that I will continue to do in the future. And it's good to know that that's something I like. I also tried something new here. So I have my mood and my sleep on the same diagram. And then I have my cycle days here, and I saw this, someone was doing this, and I cannot for the life of me remember who. But yeah, I have my cycle days here, and then some kind of like cycle specific symptoms that I might have underneath, so I can kind of see when I have my headaches and stuff. Really loved this. And like I said, I will continue to put all my trackers in the same place in the future. Then we get into the planner section. So I have this vellum. This is a picture from Pinterest that I printed on vellum a year ago. Finally used. We have an overview of the goals and deadlines for September. I did back plan September in this, so it's very clean, so to speak. The washi tape is from Linou Spots. Yeah. September here is from Virgo and Paper. Fox and Cactus and Caffeine and Paper Co. And yeah, I do love the size of the B6. I give it that. And then I tried different things for September because I did back plans, so I kind of tried stuff out to see what works. So here I have some color coding just in the form of these lines, and I did like that. I also have like school stuff, information, day specific school information on the top, and the dailies down here. Then I tried not using any color coding, which kind of killed the usefulness of this spread for me. I really need to have stuff color coded for university purposes. So my daughter was sick, and I'm tracking her meds here, which was kind of nice. And I do have the dailies, like date specific to-dos here. These spreads can also be found in my weeks, so I kind of just copied everything over. Here I tried really color coding, like time blocking and stuff. I do not love the spread like aesthetically. It's okay, but like I like neutral colors, so this is kind of too much for me. But I do love the color coding aspect, and this was actually really useful. And I can immediately see which course took most of my time. Did try to put the weather, kind of like I did in my cousin. And then we have, I think this is the last week. So I have some deadlines color coded here, and then I tried the line thing again. Day specific tasks. I was sick once again. This is okay. I did do a monthly review, which I was doing in my bujo like ages ago, like a year ago. So we have here I'll just try to show you. Yeah, for instance here, I was doing these review spreads or overview spreads of the month. And so kind of did the same thing here. Then we go into October, which was the actual month I used this planner. And I have this vellum from Caffeine and Paper Co. And yeah, this was actually kind of nice. I have my goals and my deadlines, house specific stuff and university stuff here. Some to-dos. Lots of color coding because that's really what helps me, so I continued with that. Okay, my camera decided to fall on my lap, quite literally, so it cut me off. But yeah, so I was saying the color coding really helps me. I can see all my deadlines and my exams, which is really nice. And I also have a running to-do list here, and then some week specific to-dos down there. This was the first week. I actually quite like this one. Yeah, like I said, it really works for me. The weeklies really work for me in this size. It's just great. I feel at home in the weeklies here. There's also room for just a little bit of decoration, which I always appreciate. I was watching a lot of Sex Education, Agent Carter, and we watched The Sterling with my friend. Yeah, it's a heavy movie, guys. But yeah, I'm still doing date-specific tasks on the bottom. Then I have this very autumnish spread. And I'm doing the color coding again. So here I decided to put the bigger color coding on kind of appointments, stuff I have to be at a certain time. And then when I was actually working on something independently, this is just the line. This is also was working really well. Did mark my reading. So yeah, deadlines are there. Some date-specific things here. This was actually, I tried to make it really mostly for time blocking. So I have here, this Paivakotiin means going to daycare. So yeah, at this time of the day, we take the kids to daycare, and at this time we pick them up. So I was kind of like making things very, I don't know, it's mostly for time blocking purposes, so it's repetitive. And then just seeing the week and choosing my times to work on stuff, basically. So yeah, this is how that looks. I quite like this one, but it's also because I like the time blocking colors a lot better. And this is the last week of October. And this was actually a holiday week for us, so that's why it's so empty. I had an exam here though, so I had some stuff to do for that. But otherwise it's empty, there's a bit more deco. I really like this one. Makes me happy. So yeah, I am sad about losing the weeklies. Now, I did like fill out some of the review and started planning for November and December. Changed my color coding a bit, but then I quit on this. So we're going to into the note section. I will show you how I use that and then explain why this is not working for me. This is from Sterling Ink. It's the freebie. I printed it on vellum. And then I started doing my dailies. This is a picture from Pinterest that I printed with my mini photo printer. Basically I have my to-dos, some journaling, appointments on the top, to-dos, journaling. These are just course notes. I got a new car that I absolutely adore. And this was really working for me, weirdly so. I really liked the concept. At this point I also had some issues because I was trying to take the minimum space possible with my dailies. And that's really something I should not have to think about, and is one of the reasons why I moved out of this planner. There's a lot of notes for trying to plan my school periods. And dailies, more dailies. My cat is not helping me study. Again, dailies, some notes. My husband really hurt his eye with an elastic band that you use for training, you know, and it snapped right into his eye, so we had to go to hospital. It's been an interesting journey. He will probably get his eyesight back. We're praying he does. There's still some issues, but we'll see. Then I tried the dailies this way, which was also working, I guess. But I had some trouble with space. Then I decided to actually start to use the whole page, which was a lot better for me. I really like this. Some 2022 plans. Yeah, so here I really am using the space as I was using my space in the Stalogy. Just if you want to compare how I was doing this a long time ago. It was always one day per page, and that's what I was doing here. My dad came to visit us, so this picture. And these are the last 2 days, I think. Oh no, there's still one more. But yeah. And then I stopped using it. So, why is the Wonderland not working for me? The main reason really is because I have issues with the number of pages there is in the back. And I don't know, with the size of this planner, I don't want to be carrying around 2 planners, so I would like to have everything in one. But I'm a huge bullet journaler, so I really need space for lists and notes and ideas and sketches and whatever, you know, whatever works for me and whatever I think about, I need to be able to just write it down. And with this, I was always thinking about the space. Do I have enough space? When will I run out of space? Is this just, you know, it was too much stress for me. So there's not a lot of note pages. If I show you, this is what you have for notes. And this is the rest of the planner. And for me, it's just unbalanced. I need a lot of notes pages and not a lot of this. But I'm really happy I tried this out because, like I said, I learned that I like this layout for calories and weight. I like to have at least 2 months next to each other so I can kind of compare. I adore having all my trackers next to each other. That's something I want to continue doing. This also made me realize how much I actually miss having the monthly review and kind of like the planning list page for the month. And yeah, it kind of got me back into bullet journaling as well, because the back here is just very much me. This is very much my style, what I love and adore about planning. So I'm really happy I tried it. And also another thing that I'm happy about is I kind of realized how much I need time blocking, especially now with my courses. There's a lot of coursework. I need to plan my time very effectively. I have 2 small kids at home, so I cannot just, you know, study from 8 to 8. It's not possible. I need to have very good planning skills, which I do, but this layout really helped me accomplish that. So in my next video, I'll be showing you how I utilized everything I learned from this planner and what my system is right now, because I did change things a little bit, but at the same time, I'm very happy with what I've got going at the moment. So thank you for still here. If you have any questions about the Wonderland, just ask. I will try to answer with the best of my ability. It is a wonderful planner. If you don't need dailies as much as I do and you're okay with the notes pages, then freaking go for it. They also sell this in A6 and A5. Also, I want to say they do sell notebooks that are just, you know, this layout. So basically just daily pages. If you're interested in that, it's perfectly, you know, I'm sure it works really well. Some people have this and the other notebook in the same cover or in separate covers and use both. For me, it gets really big, in my opinion. I would absolutely be able to fit it though. For example, if you have a Gillio or a VDS, you could definitely just, you know, this here and then another notebook on the other side and close it. You definitely have the space to do that if you're interested. But yeah, for me it was an option in this size. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will definitely get back into the B6 size at some point. It's not what I'm using right now, technically, but I do have strategies there that are unopened and that I will use at some point, because this is one of my favorite sizes ever. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.